sleeping on it?
We're here, dude. We're here. I was trying to do the green screen trick with no green screen playing.
Oh, I was like, what?
Yeah.
I thought you were snoring. I thought you
Jazz hands, dude. Jazz hands.
Jazz hands. Anyways, Daddy B. I don't want to call you that. I'm not going to call you that.
You just did, dude.
I don't like that.
Save it. 54 seconds into the 23rd episode of the Late Night Podcast. AD called the birdie Daddy B. His hair.
This is disgusting, dude. That's disgusting.
Yeah. He came in with the jazz hands.
And jazz hands.
Hey, Gabe, this one's for you, dude.
My boy Goliath, it's been a minute. I'm back though. AD's in the chat. Yes,
Goliath.
Yes, sir.
Small wiener.
But anyways, man. New day, new week. Tuesdays are new late night times. Yeah. How you feeling, man?
I'm feeling pretty good, man.
Life
feeling pretty good, man. How you doing?
Life's good, man.
Yo, you hear about John Jones? You hear what happened to John Jones? Yeah, me neither. I just had to mention him on the pod.
Oh, we're gonna get to him eventually.
Yeah, eventually.
There's a lot of UFC talk going on, but I mean, it's our first pod since MW3 has been released. How do you feel about it so far?
The game is okay.
It's okay.
The game is okay.
Okay.
You know, I wish there was more going on in the game, but I get it. It's a grinding stage when everybody's trying to unlock everything and do that bullshit that we have to do.
I just think the maps are ass. I'm gonna say this
for us to grind all these guns to use the same 3 guns all year round is kind of sickening. But you know,
out for you, dude.
We just have to unlock as many guns as we can because we don't know what the meta is going to be, but we do because it's every gun in the battle pass.
I agree with the upper mid just because of the maps. Now I gotta say, off rip, the gunplay, the movement, that's all fine.
Yeah.
The gun sounds are phenomenal. It's just the maps and the spawns that are taking me out of it. If the spawns were better, the maps wouldn't play as bad. But it's making me hate some of these maps where like they're spawning literally next. They kill me, and then I spawn next to him, and then I literally spawn in front of a fucking guy hard scoping.
I haven't dealt with the bad spawns at all.
That's crazy.
Not even a little bit.
That's crazy, dude. You'll feel them.
You know, and
I've also played way more than you.
I'm a fan of most of these maps too.
Yeah, but you played. That's the thing I noticed is like talking to people at work about it. It's the nostalgia that's getting. Bro, I haven't played these maps in so long. It's awesome. Like they're enjoying it, which I get. But for me, somebody who's playing these maps for the first time, they're not that great. You know what I mean? Like High Res, kind of mid to me.
High Res is a great map. I like all the maps and all the combat happens at one place. Get to it.
Dude. That's just kind of.
They spawn in front of you. You spawn in front of them.
But High Res isn't like that, bro. They'll be spawning behind you. You'd be like, what the fuck?
Yeah, but that High Res has always been like that. That kind of encourages you to not stay in one place.
That's ass, dude. Yeah, but I'm talking about like, bro, I'm having spawns where I'm spawning next to them spawning in, and they're killing me off rip. Yeah, it's actually terrible. On some maps are fun though. I do have. I mean, overall, I played like quite a bit. First day it dropped. You know, I took a flight to New Zealand. I took a flight to New Zealand first day just to get on. Streamed like 10 hours. So, I mean, it's playable, but I'm just hoping for better maps.
I kind of want to run some zombies. I might do that after this.
Yeah, you should.
Try to level up some guns.
Yeah, Tank says that's the way to do it.
That's the way to do it. Which I mean, I also like the concept of zombies, the whole horde thing, and round after round.
Well, I heard it's like DMZ with zombies in it.
It is kind of. You have to exfil and stuff. You know, I like the old school zombies when you like have to hold down an area and they knock down your barricades. And you have to kill them, build the barricades back up, get better guns. You know, pack a punch.
You seen the skin you get once you complete all the that shit's kind of hard. That shit makes me want to play it. I have no other desire to play zombies but that skin. That's just kind
zombies is a lot of fun, man. It always has been.
I don't know.
Always
I like playing the nerdy shit. But let's get right into these fights, man. What was it? 293?
293.
How'd you feel about it? Just initial thoughts.
The last 3 fights on the card were great. They were great fights. The 2 chicks went out there.
I mean, I think the whole main card was pretty fire.
Yeah, not one fight went to the cards.
No.
Not one.
And last year at MSG, same shit happened.
Yeah, New York, baby.
Bro. It felt like a legendary fight night.
That's got to be on the blackout bucket list.
Fight night MSG. Yeah.
No, just in general, fight night, a pay-per-view card. Joe Rogan announcing.
Yeah.
That's got to be.
I would honestly, personally, I would want to see like my first UFC fight in Vegas, maybe. Like unless it's in Denver for some reason.
Mexico.
No,
all Mexican card, bro. They be getting lit for their people. The crowd would be nuts.
Bro, we talked a lot about the Sphere, just like off stream and shit. You heard about what's gonna go down?
UFC
in the Sphere is gonna be crazy. Oh shit, he's going hard. Main card was pretty good. I assumed it would be a sleeper until the main event. Nah,
bro. The co-main I knew was gonna go in not even maybe 2 rounds.
Nah, co-main was fucking Tom Aspinall, man. I've been telling you, he's the one. He's the one in the division that he just has the most skill. And obviously, we were talking very highly of Pavlovich and Pavlovich's power, how good he is. Yeah. He putting people out, taking shots, and Aspinall just looked really sharp, man.
But he's just another one of those heavyweights that he's one-dimensional, stand and bang.
Yeah, and Aspinall's not. No, that's the thing. Well, you got to give it up to Aspinall's chin.
Yeah. Oh my God,
brother, he took one and stepped back and said, "He said, that one hurt."
If he would have hit him with another one, it would have been a rap ski.
Yeah.
If he would have followed that with another one, it would have been fucking.
But Aspinall said once he got hit with that, that's when he kind of was like, "All right, let me put this guy away before."
Yeah, before he puts me away.
Yeah, because I'm not gonna take another. You know what I mean? I can't take many of them. But
and then the main event. It
was a good fight.
I don't think it was an early stoppage.
No, and to that point, so that was the, because DC was saying I think it was early, but Yuri said he was out, and in my head, I kind of was like, it could be early. You could see it as early, but in my head, when he fell backwards, it was like, yeah,
and then he elbowed the shit like out of him like 4 times.
Yeah, he put him out.
The temple ear area.
Yeah, he was hitting him hard, and that's after he got wobbled. Like,
how are we gonna get Pereira versus Aspinall?
That'd be a good fight, but no, Aspinall will probably win it. I don't know. Pereira's like
Pereira's just beating people, dude.
Bro, you gotta think he beat Izzy. Comes to UFC, beats Izzy. He beat Sean Strickland, who's now champion.
Yep.
Blachowicz, who was former champion.
The last 3 middleweight champions.
And the last 2.
The last 3 are either Pereira or gotten beat by Pereira.
Yeah. And then besides Jamal Hill, the 2 prior light heavyweights also got beat by Pereira. Crazy. Yeah, man, he looks good, man. At that weight. He looks fucking solid as fuck. He doesn't have to cut that much weight. I'm sure he's still cutting some. Yeah. He doesn't have to cut that much. And I don't know. I feel like his power's a little bit more at 185, but we haven't seen him like. Obviously he knocked him out or put him out, but he was. The way he put like Sean Strickland out, we haven't seen that yet.
Yeah.
There's also these light heavyweights taking stronger shots. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they're literally light heavyweights. They're heavyweights that don't have the frame to be 245, 250. Yeah. That's why it's always been the best weight class. They have the speed of a middleweight and the power of a heavyweight.
Yeah. And speaking of that, that's what makes Aspinall very dangerous because he's fast as fuck.
Well, that's the same thing about Cyril Gane.
Cyril's fast, but Cyril isn't polished. No, this kid's polished.
Yeah.
And Cyril has maybe technically a little bit better stand-up, kickboxing wise, but it's not by much.
I mean,
that's a fight I want to see, and Cyril did tweet him, so I'm kind of hoping we do get that. Did you hear he had a back injury? Yeah, bro. Well, he's 2 fights. He's already 2 weeks notice for the fight.
2 weeks. I won the title in 2 weeks notice. Volku,
Volku, and then hurts his back the second week of training or the first week of training, so couldn't train as hard the second week. So essentially had 1 week of training for a title fight, which, again, obviously he wasn't. He also comes off an injury. Wins his first fight back.
Whoa.
What is it, dude?
The
Breaking news?
rankings.
Oh,
Islam 1, John 2.
Okay.
Wow.
You didn't think that was gonna happen, dude?
No.
John got hurt, bro. Like, all right.
He's still active.
No, he's not active.
He's active.
No, he's hurt now. He's
hurt.
not active. No, he's not.
He's an active fighter.
He's not gonna fight for another
So what's
year.
the difference of putting him at 2?
Why would you put him at 1? He's not.
Just to put Islam's face on the fucking website.
Islam has more fights.
Yeah, but still,
it's just the thing. You know what I mean? Like, truthfully, but that's my thing with John, right? Yeah, when he fights, he is the best. But are we gonna keep parading him? Like, eventually he's gonna go away, and he's gonna have to get off that list, anyways. You know. And now people are. So this is kind of a good transition, but now people are talking about, do we even want to see? And I'm not saying we, but I'm saying what they're saying. It's like, do we even want to see fucking John and Stipe in a year from now when they're older? Or do we just want to see John? I mean, yes, me, yes. Or do we just want to see John fight Aspinall? Which,
yeah, but that's the thing, is everybody's saying John's older, but at heavyweight, he's in his prime of age right now. Yeah. That's a heavyweight prime.
Yeah. I mean, obviously,
he'll fight till he's 41 if he doesn't
lose. Motherfucker takes time off and then does that to Cyril Gane.
Yeah,
but you just got to think about the division as well. Like, now they have the interim champion, but are they gonna make like? I don't understand why they did the interim championship. I mean, I get why, because they're kind of setting up,
and it's the guarantee of fight later. If Stipe can't do it or whatever, John has a fight in the back pocket.
Yes, but I'm talking about in this year from when he has to heal. Well, we're not gonna have Aspinall fight. He's just gonna keep fighting for the interim, you know. And then when John comes back, he's the champion. So now he has to wait until John fights Stipe. So then that's probably another couple months. You know what I mean? Like, depending on the timing of it, he might have to fight after that. Or, you know, I don't know. We might not see a John Aspinall fight if it does happen for another year or so. A year and a half, maybe 2, closer.
Unless John he wants him first when he comes back from injury.
That's what they're saying. It's like Stipe seems to only want, because Stipe got offered the Pavlovich fight.
I heard they didn't offer him the fight.
I heard from
I read an article that he wasn't even offered the fight.
Interesting. Well, I don't know. I haven't heard Dana talk about that.
No.
Dana
I read the whole thing that Stipe wasn't even offered a fight after John fell out. Because
I'm also hearing that when he went to lunch with Dana this past week, Dana mentioned it, and he was just saying that he wants the John fight. So I think he's kind of like setting their way, and if he did not get offered, it's because they knew he wasn't going to be. He's like, I want John, and then I'm.
Or don't put him in a predicament to say yes and then lose, and then there's never Stipe John.
No, yeah, and it's like that's a valuable fight, because at the end of the day, like, I just don't want it to be like a Khabib, Tony Ferguson type of fight where we never see it.
Yeah,
because it's still around to happen, especially in a year from now. But with this Tom Aspinall show, I think it changes things a little bit. Because it's going to put more pressure on, like, keeping the division rolling. Because you can't really, I mean, you can give Aspinall these fights and there will be interim fights, but then it's like, all right, then John fights fucking Stipe, then.
Yeah, but it also sets it up if John can't come back.
Yeah. Well, they're setting Tom up for the future. But I'm saying, like, all right, let's say the Stipe John fight happens, and then John retires anyways, and now, you know, like, you're not gonna fight. You got to just give him the belt. You can't be like,
no, you fight. That he would have the interim title, and he would have to win the heavyweight championship as the interim champion. The heavyweight title would be vacant.
It's kind of ass for the division, but for us, it's gonna be good fights that we're gonna see. Now, who does Aspinall fight next?
Who does Aspinall fight next? It's a good question. Let me go down the rankings real quick. The heavyweight rankings.
I don't know, man. Yo. Anyways, speaking of chat, while you're looking at ups, what up, chat? How you guys doing? Thank you for showing up. Miss you guys. This will be our new night. Cyril, yeah. I mean, Cyril's on Ariel's show. and Ariel asked him about it like a week ago or 2 weeks ago. He was like, no, like he didn't seem like he wanted to fight.
Of course
not. And then as soon as it happened, he tweeted him out like,
Cyril Gane's at that place and he's like, oh, if I'm not fighting John Jones or that caliber, I'm not fighting.
Nah,
you went in there and got your shit.
He also nigga, Tom Aspinall would just take him down type shit.
Yeah,
and do what John did. Maybe faster.
We thought the same thing. We thought the same thing about Sergey. We thought that's what he was going to do against Sergey, and he didn't.
He did not. Yeah, but I feel like because of his lack of training and stuff, I don't know. I felt like he was just felt more comfortable on the feet.
Maybe,
and he still said his back is better now, but it was like of the night, it was still kind of lingering. So I don't know.
So the PFP rankings transitions that a little.
Yeah.
You got Islam at 1, John at 2, Volk at 3, Leon at 4, Pereira at 5, Oliveira, O'Malley, Strickland, back-to-back Sean's, Adesanya, Pantoja, Sterling, Holloway, Usman, Aspinall, Yuri.
Aspinall's 15?
14. Yuri's 15.
Listen, man. Yeah. There's a lot of good fights coming up, man.
Yep.
That's the thing.
O'Malley. Isn't Oliveira?
Oh, yeah, we didn't. Did we talk about that last week? I don't remember.
We mentioned it, I think, and we were like, oh, we'll talk about it next week because it's closer to.
Oh, yeah. We got a couple months for that.
Yeah.
But
the next big fight is Edwards and Covington.
Yep.
And then O'Malley, Vera after that.
Yeah. O'Malley, nah.
O'Malley Vera is January 1st, bro. New Year's Day.
Dude,
I'm looking right at it. Monday, January 1st, 10 p.m.
They're lying to you.
UFC website, dude. It's right there.
That's crazy.
New Year's Day.
You're fucking lying, dude.
Monday, January 1st, 10 p.m.
Damn, bro. I swear they were the third one.
No, Edwards. Leon fights in December, and then they fight in January.
It can't be the first, bro. When's the Leon fight? The 23rd?
16th.
Oh, wow. Maybe it can. I don't know. That's crazy if it is for the first.
It's a Monday.
They don't do fights on Monday, dude.
Yeah.
You're confusing me now.
That's what it says. They also have the Volk fight on Monday, January 1st. And it's a different card.
They probably just haven't put the dates because they didn't announce where they are at.
Yeah, I mean, usually they put TBD though. That's weird. And then Strickland Duplessis. That's first.
Yeah.
The website's all fucked up, dude.
Yeah, one's January, one's February, one's March. I think it's Volk January.
I want Strickland to win really bad.
Do you?
Yeah.
I kind of do too.
I think he's a great champion. It's great for the sport. Only problem with him being champion is every Joe Schmo who has 2 fists thinks they're going to be able to be champion of the UFC.
You're going to try to do the main.
You see that he like punched a fan in the face?
Nah.
Yeah. They were like asking Dana White. They were like, oh, you heard that Sean Strickland punched a fan in the face? Are you guys like keeping an eye on him or what? And Dana White's like, he's a certain case. He is who he is, man. He goes, and who told you guys about that? And he's like, well, he told us. The media was like, Sean Strickland told us. He's like, yep. He goes, yeah, him and the fan are cool, though. I was like, oh, my God. Dana White's like, how'd you guys find out about that? Oh, Sean told us.
That means Sean's people like reached out, like, just in case you guys
they didn't know. You punched a fan in the face.
Just in case the handler didn't tell you.
Yeah.
You think the UFC gives them like a handler?
I think it's up to the camp. If they had a handler, they would have been fired 4 times in John Jones' case.
Yeah, sure. Or that's what he get. They put the best handler on the job.
Oh my God! I am the handler.
He did the best he could.
Yo, that's a great skit. Be John Jones' handler. That's perfect. Like 2000, like in 2013, 2014.
We gotta figure out how to do that.
I wanted to be his handler for that one weekend that we all know we're talking about.
Mm-hmm.
I want to be his handler for that weekend. Roll the clip. Yo, can you imagine? It's like, John, come on, dude. You can't take a bump. I'm not taking a line. You want something? No, John.
Who's gonna stop me? All right, John.
That's a good point, dude. That's a good point.
All right, dude. Go
The
ahead.
security walks up to VIP and they're like, nope, you got it, dude. What do we do, dude? I love the video of him and GSP walking out the club, and the like the media guys like, hey man, GSP, you here with John Jones? And him and like John Jones look at the camera, and they're like, and he was like, oh, he's here, and he's like, dude, he's standing right there, and him and GSP look at each other, and they're like, yo, what are you doing here? And they're like right next to each other, walking through a crowd. And the announcer's like, oh, it's cool, man, you're out here with John Jones. He's like, no, man, I'm not. Is he here? I don't know if you've ever seen that clip, but it's hilarious. No. It's hilarious. It shows you how much bigger John Jones is than GSP, and it's young John Jones with the goatee. Young John with the wave.
John, man. Fucking John. It would have been dope to see him fight, but again, I had a great time watching the fight card.
Yeah, and it's like crazy that he has so many negatives in his career, and he's still the GOAT. You know, not goated. He's the GOAT.
Yeah. What if he loses to Tom?
If he loses to Tom, it would be by injury, and both of his losses would be technicalities.
Because when you think about it, I want to word it right because it's kind of not a wild take, but Tom Aspinall has the skill and kind of aura that young John Jones had. Obviously, different scenario, but I see a lot of like his skill set, like when he fights, the confidence he has. Yeah. But he seems like he's like the nice, what John was when he was young, with like the nice, charismatic guy that just fucks people up and is really skillful.
What's crazy about John is he's 34, 35, and he gets better, and we see something in every single fight that we haven't seen from him before. He's still pulling tricks out of his sleeve.
Yeah.
You know? Like he choked out Lyoto. He's never attempted that again.
You know,
I mean, maybe we're gone, but he was too heavy and he just sat on his rib cage.
Yeah. But that was even a different approach.
Yeah.
Like you said, we've never seen him just come out and take somebody down.
Yeah.
And just finish the fight.
We've never seen right away.
Just finish the fight. Yeah. He just that's what.
And that's not what he's known for. Finishing fights isn't what he's known for.
But finishing in that way either. You know what I mean? That was like, I'm here type shit.
That's like when he went down to take DC down right away. So as the fight started, and he went to scoop up DC.
Yeah. Like, I'm not saying Tom will beat him, but he has a good chance. I think that would be just as good of a fight, especially because think about it. A year from now, Tom will be a little bit better.
Yeah.
And when they do eventually fight, if John and Stipe fight, and it is kind of a war, you gotta think we're gonna have another 6 months from that fight. We could potentially see Tom and John fight in 2 years. Tom's gonna be a way better fighter.
Stipe versus Aspinall for the interim title.
No, that would be cool.
No, because it
makes sense.
If Stipe loses, he doesn't get John. Aspinall does, and it'll be title versus title. And if Stipe wins,
it's hard because you can't. You at that point you're risking 2 fights. You're risking John and the legacy fight,
and but you're really only risking 1 fight though.
No, 2.
Really
2 because you're risking if.
But you can't. You're not risking them both at the same time. If you lose one, you get the other. If you lose, you know what I mean. But if Stipe wins, you still get both fights.
But no,
because Stipe fights John and then John fights Aspinall.
Because then Aspinall would have to win another fight. Think about it. He would because he only has the belt for the until the Stipe fight and then loses it first defense. You know what I mean? So it's like at least one more fight between then. You know, but you just lose the fact that if Aspinall loses, then you don't have the next gen star. Yeah. You kind of like diminish it. I mean, it'll still be there because he's just that good, but it diminishes.
I mean,
I
see Cino Garn coming back in a year or 2 years from now and being back to what he was before.
And once John's gone,
yeah. What if this dude stays around for like 4 more years, bro? That Dana has to like release him. Like he's like, dude, people aren't signing with us. We can't find heavyweights. We need you to not fight anymore, dude.
That'd be crazy.
You know, like some Amanda Nunes shit. Like really, dude, we really have nothing for you to do. Like imagine going to work for 3-4 months in a row, and they're like, "Listen, we have nothing for you here.
It's done.
It's like
we're done.
You can keep coming in, but we literally have nothing for you to do here."
Yeah. I don't know.
Like, can you imagine being that great of a fighter that your promotion is like, we don't have anything else for you here? That was kind of the Mighty Mouse situation. The weight class kind of like diminished.
But isn't he like 125?
Yeah.
He can fight 135, dude.
Yeah, absolutely. But that's why he doesn't, because he knows at 125 there's nobody on the planet who could beat him. He's the greatest little person in the world.
Speaking of 135, Sean O'Malley was on Flagrant today, and they were just having a conversation about how they're positioning. Like Sean is the next in terms of like superstar. That's is Sean, right?
If he continues to win,
yeah. But he said in his because the Cheeto Vera fight is kind of the biggest fight you can make for him, just because of the loss, and they really don't like each other. So he knows. But they said once he was like, once I beat Cheeto, I'm the biggest star in the UFC by far. And like when you think about it, I was like, damn, bro. Like, and he's talking about like if Volkanovski loses, he'll go up to fight Topuria.
But you're not gonna go up now and fight Volk.
He said he doesn't want to fight Volk.
Of course not.
And he's like, I don't want to fight Volk.
No, of course I don't, dude.
I mean, I think he would if it was like, I think he's saying like he would go up like right away. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'll just fight him right away type shit. But I could see that happening. If Volk stayed around for a while, that they'd eventually fight.
Volk is 4 and 2032.
No way, dude. No way. We'll never see that again. Never see it again.
Now we're gonna get Volk Holloway.
That's kind of that situation you're talking about when you're just so good, like you have to get the,
That's it.
He has to get the fight if he just keeps beating people.
Neither of them have anybody else to fight.
I mean, this Topuria guy is dangerous.
You're gonna put Robert Whitaker in there again?
Yeah,
you could absolutely.
You could, but probably won't. I mean, Robert Whitaker now has to win another fight, but if Robert would have beat DDP, he would have definitely fought Sean immediately.
Yeah,
they would have made that fight right away. Because I think the UFC would rather Robert obviously be champion than Strickland, and then
yeah, maybe not though. I think if Strickland stays champion for a couple of years, man, he'll get a cult behind him.
Oh yeah.
You'll see some white boys out there with their cowboy boots and
the cowboy boots and their fucking shorts.
Yep, the jeans tucked into the cowboy boots with the white beater.
That's hilarious.
He can be a bigger star than O'Malley, bro.
Nah.
Play his cards right.
Nah. No way.
Absolutely.
It's too late.
If he doesn't lose, bro, and you can overnight stars. Look what happened to Nate Diaz. That just happened.
Yeah, but he's like kind of a star already.
Yeah. And now
I don't think he'll get bigger. I think he's like the people like UFC fans know him. You know what I mean? They're like, if you fuck with me, fuck with me. It's kind of like Kobe. Like Kobe's not gonna get bigger, but Kobe's a star. But he won't be bigger than Sean.
I mean, Strickland can get big, dude. I can see it. If he keeps winning and the UFC pushes him, and he'll have a Call of Duty skin.
That's another thing. If you're pushing him, because like one of their points in the conversation was like when Sean knocked out Aljo, they posted the knockout, and they never posted a knockout before. They never posted a finish because they want you to buy.
They always show you the punch, and then it blinks to them on the ground.
Yeah. So it was like they're pushing him. You know what I mean? They're pushing him. That's a different kind of push when you got the UFC. Like,
you don't have to watch this on UFC Plus. Is right here. No more fight passes. But they've always done that, even with like submissions. They'll lock the submission and they cut out the tap.
Yeah.
Like what?
Even on like the YouTube post-fight interview, and then how like Joe Rogan be like, "Let's look at your work." They'll just put a picture of the finish.
Yeah,
they won't even show it there. Like
but you hear the crowd.
No, yeah, you hear him explain. So you had him in the guillotine. How'd you feel? It was locked.
Yeah, I thought his head was gonna pop off, Joe. I'm not lying to you. I felt his pupils on my elbow.
Oh my god.
Yeah, can you imagine just when somebody's head so hard that you fucking a ball pops out, dude, an eyeball? Not the other ball. I would never watch
Oh.
again. I would go right back to. I would go to PDL right now, PFL right now. I'd fight Francis.
I'm watching the slap box.
I said, yo, you guarantee $2 million, right, Francis? That's what you said.
Fucking Francis is in a terrible position of not having anybody to fight.
Yeah, he made a terrible move. Terrible move.
I don't know. Was it? He got to box at least.
Yeah, but then what happens now?
He probably just becomes a boxer and just starts knocking people out.
Go fight Deontay Wilder.
What if he became a boxer? Nah, you heard Deontay Wilder and Nate Diaz were talking. They asked him, like, would you fight Nate Diaz? He said, I'll fight him. And then Nate Diaz says, send the contract.
Nate Diaz wanted to fight Francis for his last fight, dude. Dana White was like, dude, he bet your Francis Ngannou. And if you think he was joking, you don't know Nate Diaz. we said we went into this knowing it might be his last fight. We said, who do you want? Give me Francis. He's like, no, dude. Catch weight. 245.
Oh my god.
It's like, no, all right, we'll give you this what is it, Comrade guy or Chimaev, whatever his name is, Hamshot.
Oh, Hamshot.
Yeah.
Hamshot.
I'll take him, but we're not actually gonna give him to you though, Nate. You're gonna get Tony Ferguson.
They okey-doked us, dude.
Yep.
That was some crazy controversy.
Tony Ferguson looks like they've been shooting him up with concrete.
That will never happen again. They just switched the card around like that? No. Never. No. Never, ever, dude. No. But how many fights really go out like
and
that?
And it just worked out.
Yeah.
Like they had people at the right weights to fight each other. Yeah. Poor Jamal Hill.
Oh, man.
Or whatever his name. No, what was it? Kevin Holland.
Kevin Holland, yeah.
Poor Holland, dude. I love Kevin Holland.
He was about to put work in.
Yeah.
He just got finished in the round. Not even. I think it was like 2 minutes.
Not even, bro. They went for the high five. Somebody said, nope.
It took. Oh, yeah. It was.
Yeah.
Okey-doked him.
That's what happened. He went in for the high five and he ducked under it. I was like, damn, bro. That's stupid.
They didn't even swing.
Then he puts him in like an arm triangle, and that was the end of that. And then we got Nate Diaz doing Nate Diaz shit in the cage, laying down. Leaning on the cage and hit him with a 1, 2, tink. I was like, damn, Nate, you're looking like Kobe out there right now.
Yeah, he's just freestyling.
Yeah, that should be Connor in front of you.
He's trick shotting.
You see him in training camp. He's like, Tony, I got you, Tony. I got you. You're fighting Chimaev. No, I'm not.
All right. Well, we got, Drake and J. Cole going on tour.
That's crazy. I don't think they released the dates now yet, but
I know Denver's the first one.
Is it?
January? No, I think there are dates because I think in Denver is January 19th, I believe. My sister's birthday. But I find that kind of dope. I was making the joke like they're gonna go on tour for a couple cities. They're gonna start beefing, and that's the last song we hear from them ever again.
Yo, I wonder if they got a show in Buffalo because that'd be hard.
A Buffalo show?
People like Griselda. Benny's got a track with both of them. Well, not technically now with Drake, but he's got a track with Drake.
You're the perfect fucking person to talk with this. I kind of feel like Benny obviously dropped his last album and he was on Rap Radar and he was just talking about random. He was talking about Cole and he said he's like Cole's the best out. Like he said it like point blank. He's like Cole is the guy. And I don't know, he was like it felt like he was making slight disses towards Drake.
Mm-hmm.
And then like it just got me like I was just in my conspiracy bag. Like, are they beefing? And that's why the songs haven't come out. Because it's like you see Cole drop a song with Benny and goes crazy. A Drake Benny song would go nuts.
Mm-hmm. Right after that.
But
I think they released it live in Buffalo during the tour.
That'd be hard. But he was just saying like, the other rappers make songs for the girls. He was like saying like slick like shit like that. But he never mentioned Drake once throughout the whole thing. But gave praise to Cole, by name, like giving hella praise. I was like, interesting. Maybe Benny's kind of tight that Drake never let them put the song out because it's on Drake. It's not on Benny. Benny would have been put the song out.
Yeah, Benny put it out for free.
Yeah. Benny would have leaked it.
Throw it on YouTube with a lyric video.
Yeah, so I thought that was interesting. But speaking of Benny, we haven't talked about the Lil Wayne Benny track, Big Dog. How you feel about that? That shit goes crazy.
Good track. I think Little Wayne says your female dog sucks on my Cocker Spaniel.
He does say
hard bar.
Yeah,
You're hard bar.
I've been a big dog since a little pup.
Yeah, that was a hard bar.
That's a bar that he really was. He was 16. He was out here.
Mm-hmm. It's crazy.
I thought that was fire. But I'm excited to see like what moments come out of the tour, because Drake's tour was this past year.
Yeah.
Like I felt like every night there was like a moment from the show, whether it be like the big brawls or whatever.
Flying sperm.
That's crazy.
It happened, dude. They had flying sperm at the show, dude.
I said, hey, don't. No, I did not. I stayed away from that section.
They had flying sperm at the Drake show.
I know the tickets are gonna be crazy, because the tickets for the 21 Drake tour was nuts. So imagine both of them, J. Cole. Yeah. They're selling out I guarantee and they also, I think they're making up because Drake canceled in Denver right when he made that J. Cole song. Like he said, he's like, I had to, I had to stop the tour so I can make some music.
Do some main stuff.
Yeah, now they're starting the tour in Denver, which I was like, oh, that's fine. That's fine, because Denver would have been hot. But think about it, he cancels it.
And doesn't put Denver on the thing
at all.
Man, no,
that would have been nuts.
Insert Toronto accent here.
You cheese me, dog.
You cheese me, dog. He's like, if you made it, you left your mom in the hood. That's not okay. I was like, what the fuck? He said, but if you didn't do that, shorty just talking shit. And like, yo, that white bitch they got that be from Toronto talking shit is hilarious. Like they're Whoa Vicky.
Yeah. Bro, they talk.
It's like, what up, Krosky? She's like, it's like broski, but with a C, because you know what it is. And I was like, what the fuck? It's like, this dude over here really peasing. And I was like, the fuck is peasing? He's like, he's staring.
Oh yeah, they be saying.
Yo, I want to see somebody from Toronto hang out with somebody from Baltimore.
For the first time, just listen to him interact. That'd be hilarious.
Earn. Boost. Oh. Bring back crack. Fentanyl is killing these dudes. These people have been junkies for 30 years. One hit, fentanyl, taking them out.
Go
back to crack. He's like, crackheads, they shoot threes, they play basketball, they be running 100 miles. I know people have been junkie 30 years.
30 years, one hit fentanyl. Two hits.
He's dead. He's been junkie for decades.
He shoots threes. Is hilarious.
What? Yo, you said bring crack back? Yeah. Don't kill them, motherfuckers. And they had you see the reaction of Joe Rogan watching that clip?
No,
hilarious.
That would be hilarious.
Hilarious. Joe Rogan watching Boosie talking about fentanyl.
Oh man, that would be a funny conversation. Joe Rogan and Boosie.
Oh, Boosie on the Experience, bro, with Joey Diaz.
Oh, bro, that's comedy gold.
That's greatness right there. Fuck. Like, I like how they had Yoel Romero and fucking Joey Diaz is the translator. Like you that's the only dude you know who speaks Spanish.
Every time. But also he's a great person to have because
Joey Diaz he's like the most naturally funny guy on the planet. He don't tell jokes. He tells stories, and he just throws a couple of cocksuckers in there. He's lived a 104-year-old life at 40 or 60, however old he is.
Like 60 for sure. But
hilarious, man.
Yo, I gotta say, shout out to Lil Llama, Medium Llama. They did great on the Big Llama show this weekend.
They did.
They did numbers too, like 60 views.
The other size llama special takeover.
The other size llama. That would have been hilarious.
The other size llama takeover.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, usually for marketing.
Shout out to them. They did really good.
They did.
They're gonna start their own pod, so be on the lookout for that. I have a feeling it's gonna be on the Llamas channel, but I'm not too sure because Big Papi. This is like my blackout theory. So Big Papi Andrew was like, "Oh, we're just adding to the catalog or something like that." So interesting. So that's the case. Be on the lookout. If not, we'll link them whenever they start it up.
If they play their cards right.
If they play their cards right.
They're a friend of mine, but I don't know if they're a friend of ours quite yet.
I like how Lil Llama came cosplaying as me in the hoodie with the hat and the green screen, and I was like, that llama did that like a year ago on Halloween. He came in as me. I was like, damn, bro, they really out here dressing like me and shit.
That's funny. They did a good job though in the episode.
Yeah, yes, sir. All right, man. Anything else you want to talk about? I want a game.
I mean, we can definitely play games, dude.
We
can play games.
No, there was one more.
Oh, the Warriors.
Oh,
that fucking fight that just.
And bro, the score was 0-0.
The game just started, bro. It was like the second possession.
But it happened because there was a clip going around like a couple days ago or yesterday. I don't remember, but a couple days ago, where Anthony Edwards and Draymond were talking and like chirping. It was like, you ain't about nothing. And then so it came out a couple days ago, and then the next day I saw the actual leaked audio of them talking. So then that was circulating, and then they play each other, and before they score, they just get into a fucking brawl. Yeah. Bro, they ripped Klay Thompson's fucking jersey.
Yeah, but that's what started the whole thing, was them swinging each other around. And then Gobert stepped up, and Draymond was like,
there was already some tension between teams. And then you got that going on, the internet going viral. They're probably like, next time we about to play these niggas in the in-game tournament, and it's for $500K. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah.
And then Gobert thought he was gonna step up, and Draymond
said, hit him with the John Jones serial gun.
Yeah, he said, "Who do you think you are, dude? You might be 7'1", but I'll bring you back to 5'6", dog."
Yoked him up.
And you just see Gobert was like,
"That's what I'm surprised though." Anthony Edwards and Draymond didn't even
No.
I don't think
it had anything to do with any of that.
No, I'm just saying it happened, and it led. Then they played within. So that's what I'm saying. Like the tensions were already high between the teams.
He ripped his jersey. And the time they even ejected Klay, he was ready to come back in with a new jersey.
Klay was kind of hitting him before while they were running, and then he grabbed him and pulled his shit. And Klay tried to throw him around.
And then here comes Draymond.
Yo, and you made a funny. He said they gave him a jersey before he even got ejected. He had a new jersey on.
And then they go to him, and he's like, "Dude, come on, my jersey's new. I'm playing it.
I'm playing."
Him and Draymond probably got trashed right after that. They probably looked at each other in the locker room and was like, "Yo, let's go get fucking buzzed."
Where's the bar?
The game just started, but they had at least 4 hours before the game went over.
They're heated.
Yeah, I wouldn't even have been in the locker room when the team got back. I would have been drunk on a plane.
Hey, did we even see? Let's check the score. I want to see who won. I'm actually curious on who won.
Cancel game, 3 more fights.
Fucking oh shit, 104-101 Timberwolves.
Oh shit.
Yo, Timberwolves are 8-2.
Not a bad team, dude.
That's why they're kind of that's like the new guard pushing the old guard around.
2 minutes, bro. That happened. The fight happened in 2 minutes.
Sheesh.
Draymond and Klay Thompson only got 2 minutes of playing time. That's it. What Gobert do? 9 points, 13 rebounds. Wonder how long the suspensions are going to be. All right, dude, you want to play some video games, man?
Yo, so Timberwolves are in second place behind the Nuggets. Nuggets are 9-2. That's gonna be a playoff game. This is not gonna be the last time we hear them getting in scuffles.
No,
for sure.
The only thing is in the playoffs they really don't, because you really don't want to risk suspensions and other shit that. But
I'm talking about storylines for the rest of the season.
Absolutely.
Leading up to playoffs, and if they play each other in the playoffs, this is gonna be fucking clipped throughout the whole series. You know what I'm saying? In promo for it, it's gonna be a good time. Yeah. I've been enjoying basketball this season.
Because of 2K, dude?
It was because of 2K. I think it opened my eyes. But also, I always say this: working at 303, bro, I began hype watching sports.
Yeah, all the games on and shit, especially when the Denver team was playing.
Yeah, that shit was crazy yesterday. Yeah. These guys were going nuts. They're like, guy goes to kick it. He said, "Yeah!" Misses it. No! They called the penalty. Yeah! Bro, it was in 3 seconds. I have a whole video. It's just them going nuts.
And then he hits it.
Yeah! Everybody's high-fiving. Yeah. My boss is running. There's a bar on a stage facing the TVs. He's like running high fiving the people like down the line, like if he's playing the game. Like, these niggas are crazy, bro. I told Hen got the 150, the free 150 for FanDuel. I said, put it on the Broncos, bro. He said, nah, I'm gonna put it on the Knicks. And then I think he bet it was like a whole bet, and Derek White needed to get 10 points. He didn't. But it was like for $3,000. I was like, damn, you should just put it on the Broncos, though. You would have got that free 200.
That's fucking nuts.
How'd your picks go before we end it?
I think they went pretty well, dude. To be honest, I didn't go through my whole thing, but I think I did okay. I mean, regardless of being Tank Ty, which is all I'm really worried about, I just can't let him get a better record than me the rest of the season.
You have to go crazy like he did last week.
Yeah, I gotta go. Like you need like a 1.
Yeah.
But the problem is if we agree on most of the picks, that's what's nice about us submitting early. Is that there's no way to be like, oh, Tank picked this team first. Let me fucking pick this team as well.
Yeah.
But last week what was funny is we agreed on every team, every game but 2 games, and those 2 games we split. I got one right, he got one right.
So you guys did pretty well, probably.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. Well, sideline
podcast. I know I got the Bills wrong.
Yeah. I'm surprised. It's funny how like when you guys don't pick your teams, they're winning. And honestly, Broncos aren't they like on a 2-game win streak, some shit like that? They're getting a little live right
Steelers,
there.
Dude. Yeah. I picked them this week.
Yeah.
Steelers.
But it was a good pick though, no? Like overall. Anyway, sideline podcast every Thursday, 8 p.m. Eastern. Roman 2 Raw's YouTube channel. We also stream it here. You got Tangray, Roman 2 Raw, Jbirdy, all on it, talking NFL shit, giving you their weekly picks. And there's a big pot at the end of it. So stay tuned to see who wins that. Right now, Tang's in the lead. But it's been the late night with AD, Jbirdy. Don't forget to sleep on it.
Sleep on it.
Peace, guys. Oh, we're also going to turn the stream right back on because